why is this vlog going up on Tuesday? There's a good reason, and it pissed me off. So find out. Hey guys, this week I'm gonna come a little bit out of order for you. So we're gonna do the vlog on Tuesday and I'm gonna do an unboxing on Thursday. The reason for that, long story short, is FedEx is horrible at delivering packages. So I was supposed to have my Mickey Mouse Memories package on Thursday, and then it got delayed till Saturday, and now it even got delayed until next Tuesday, or today, so I'm not gonna be able to do that and get that up. I'm sorry, but that will be on Thursday. So we're gonna do the vlog, and we're gonna also wrap up the idea of these rides videos. Now I'm gonna do Animal Kingdom a little bit differently. I've done Magic Kingdom, I've done Epcot, I've done Hollywood Studios. Animal Kingdom led me to realize that there were 5 mistakes that I made on my trip when I was planning my rides or just my days at the park. And I wanted to go over those instead of going over the specific rides, because every ride I rode at Animal Kingdom was great. Expedition Everest was awesome. Flight of Passage was awesome. Probably not worth waiting over 2 hours for, but it is a great experience and probably one of the best rides at Disney right now. So I can't speak enough that any experience you could do at Animal Kingdom is really worth your time. But there's 5 mistakes I made, and I want to help you avoid those. Also, I'm really excited. I got my Magical Express tags this week, so it's really coming up. We're about 30 days out from the time you're watching this video. If you don't know about Magical Express, you really should. It is a great experience. Basically, they take your luggage. You don't have to go to baggage claim when you go to Orlando International Airport. You just ride the bus. They take you to a resort. You can check in on the app. Use your Magic Band. Sit your stuff down. Get ready. Go to the parks. Come back. Your luggage will magically be there. It is a magical experience. One of the great things Disney offers, and it's free. You just tell them when you're flying in, and they handle the rest. You can't get much better than that. But anyway, let's talk about the 5 things that I did wrong when planning my day at Animal Kingdom. All right? First up, I did not plan my ride order. Now, I split the day, and we'll talk more about that in a second. I split the day between Animal Kingdom and Epcot. So my Fast Passes were gonna be at Animal Kingdom that day. So I picked my 3 Fast Passes, and I lucked out. I even got Flight of Passage. So my Fast Passes were planned very well, but I didn't plan out where these rides were. And Animal Kingdom is a large park. One of the things I forgot after not having been to Walt Disney World is just how large each of these parks is. And so I ended up walking around Animal Kingdom multiple times, which was a really bad experience for me because it was really hot. And I had started to get blisters from the night before because it had rained a little bit and I didn't take care of my feet. Make sure you always have a change of socks in your bag each day. That's another tip for you. It is important when you're planning your Fast Passes to think about where they are in each of the parks and how much walking you have to go to between them and the amount of time you have. If you can, you want to plan them out in an order that allows you to kind of walk between them and maybe fill in a ride in between as you go. Don't make that mistake. Look at the maps and plan your Fast Passes. If you have questions, let me know, because now that I have a better idea of the layout of each park, since I've been there again, I'm happy to help you pick out which order you might want to go in, or if it's a stretch to get from here to there. The second mistake, like I just said, is I split the day at Animal Kingdom, and I didn't think there was going to be a day's worth of stuff to do there. I was wrong. I missed a lot, and I regret it, and now I'm going back and I'm excited to be able to do some of those things, but Animal Kingdom's going to be my last day there the day I fly out. So I'm not even gonna get to do a full day this time. I am in November, so that will happen, and I'm very excited for that. But there is a lot to do at Animal Kingdom. If you don't plan a full day there, you're gonna miss out on most of it. Specifically because Animal Kingdom at night is one of the coolest parks. Seeing it lit up from the Tree of Life to the lighting on the walkways to everything, it is just a really neat experience at night, and it's very different than it is during the day. You really want to make sure that you take full advantage of that and check it out. It's almost like a different park at night. Likewise, I didn't utilize extra magic hours. Now, if you're not familiar with extra magic hours, those are extra hours, usually 1 or 2, before the park opens or after the park closes, that resort guests get to stay in the park or arrive early in the park. Animal Kingdom all summer long has had extra magic hours from 8 to 9. Now, not everything's open during extra magic hours, but you get in the park and you get in lines and stuff that you wouldn't be able to, or get ahead of other people before they can get in the park. It's a perk of staying on site. I arrived around 8:45 because I had a late start that morning. I was tired and I just didn't think anything of it. Well, my idea was basically to go right to Kilimanjaro Safari and then ride that in the morning, because I've heard the animals are best in the morning because they've just come out, it's cooler. So between morning and evening at dusk, those are the 2 times you're supposed to want to ride that ride. Well, I got there and the line was ridiculously long, and so I walked away because I wasn't going to wait an hour and I had a fast pass to get to. The good news is I rode Dinosaur within 5 minutes, which is also an awesome ride. I highly recommend doing it because it might disappear. I don't know. People keep talking about how it might get redone. There's no plans on the books that we know of yet, but anyway, Dinosaur, really cool ride. But yeah, make sure you use those extra magic hours. They do help you out a lot, and it is a perk to stay on property, and you're paying a little bit more to stay on property, so you wanna make sure you take advantage of everything you can. I mentioned before that I didn't plan a whole day there, so likewise, I hadn't planned a meal at Animal Kingdom. Now, I've talked a little bit before, but if you haven't, you definitely want to check out Disney Food Blogs. So they have some great videos and just a great website that give you tips on where to eat in Walt Disney World, what things to try, what things to skip. And their best restaurant right now at Walt Disney World is actually in Animal Kingdom, and that's Yak and Yeti. So because I was splitting the day, I had a dining reservation at Epcot. So I didn't plan to eat anything at Animal Kingdom, and I missed out. Yak and Yeti is supposed to be a great experience, and I missed it. Now, I'm going to correct that in September. I have a dining reservation at Yak and Yeti, so I'm very excited to try that out. But there's other great barbecue and just many other foods to try at Animal Kingdom. They're also just very unique because they have different ethnic vibes that you don't get at other parks. Now, I did kind of correct myself when I went back one night. Like I said, you want to plan a full day, and I lucked out my Magic Kingdom day since I had already been at Magic Kingdom for extra magic hours the first night I was there. I kind of got done with Magic Kingdom, and so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the resort. I'm tired, my feet hurt, because like I said, I had blisters. And so I went back, and it had cooled off because it had rained, and I'm like, you know what? I should look and see if there's any fast passes at Animal Kingdom, and I'll head back there over the evening. That's why I know the park was so cool at night. So I got back there and I actually did enjoy a light meal. I went to Nomad Lounge and had an excellent drink. I also had an excellent poutine, which made my food list. So make sure you check those out because I talk more about those there. But it was just really cool, and because the temperature had cooled off, it was a neat experience and great for a date night. You overlook this little lake, and the deck is just excellent to sit on and enjoy. It's comfy, and they have some great beverages and some great light food. I'm really excited to go and try out more meals at Animal Kingdom on my future trips. And then the fifth thing, which I kind of just said a little bit ago, is I didn't plan to see Rivers of Light. Now, I lucked out. When I went back, there was a fast pass still later showing Rivers of Light, and so I took it. And let me tell you, this is the best surprise out of everything I did at Walt Disney World. I didn't plan to see this nighttime show, and it is unlike all the other nighttime shows. It's not really pyrotechnics driven, so there's some fire, but it's really more story driven than the other things, and it's just a really good time. And what's great about it is there's usually two showings. There's an earlier one and a late one. I went to the later one, which wasn't well attended at all, and the seating was great, and I could get some great photos. And Rivers of Light has like this circle of life idea to it, but it's a lot of water and lighting effects that, I don't know, it just really struck a chord with me, and I love the music and the soundtrack to it. I bought the soundtrack on iTunes as soon as I got back to my resort that night, and if you don't see this, you're really missing out on one of Walt Disney World's best experiences. And now they even have a dessert package, which is kind of awesome because you can go get some desserts and get some priority seating, which makes it an even better experience if you really want to make sure you get those great photo ops. Because according to DFB, to plug them again, people don't go to the seating, they stand up with the desserts, and then you get like this front row seating where you can get some great photos. So I might do that on one of my trips. Those are the 5 mistakes I made at Animal Kingdom, and I made some of those at other parks too, but these are things I learned, and I don't want you to make those mistakes either. So learn from my mistakes, plan your trip well, don't overplan, and don't stress out your trip either. Please don't. Make sure you're gonna have some fun, but you wanna make sure that you're not going to stress out when you're there, so take some time and plan out your trip before you go. Let me know if you've made any of these mistakes at Animal Kingdom. Let me know if there's a mistake I didn't highlight that others can learn from in the comments. And let's have a discussion about that. Again, like I said, we're about 30 days out from my next trip, and I'm gonna be doing it a little bit differently. I'm gonna be actually vlogging it where I record my activities each day, so when I come home, I can edit those together and you guys can come along with me. Specifically to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which I do have my costume picked out. I have everything for it, and I am excited to show you what that is when I get down there and not before. So if you have any guesses, leave a comment about that below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe so you stay up to date on all those things, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter because I keep posting things about my trip, and I will post more things while I'm down there so you don't have to wait for those vlogs when I get back. But that's it again, guys. Be sure to subscribe because Thursday I'll do the unboxing from Shop Disney with my Mickey Mouse memories. I'm sorry that couldn't go up today, but yeah, that's life. That's FedEx. I don't get angry very easily, and they just made me so mad for lying to me about it. But anyway, That's it for this week. I look forward to seeing you next Thursday for a vlog. I'm hoping to do something very special with that one, so stay tuned. And I hope you guys have a great week until then. Let me know your tips for planning in the... Let me know if you've made any of this